And we're live. Hello to all the peoples. Good morning.
Hello.
It is the first Preptober Sunday live stream. How are we all doing this morning? Let us know in the comments what you're working on, how your weekend's been. And Jayce, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
All right, I am Jayce Maxwell. I'm an adult urban fantasy writer. I'm an editor for Rose City Editing, and I do various other things that I can't think of right now because I am dead to the world.
I love how like these technically aren't that early in the morning, but we're always like, "Oh, I'm dead." Like I'm so exhausted. Usually, in my case, it's because I decided to stay up till 2 in the morning and then have to get up at 8. Yikes. Alright, and I am Amber Craft. I am Pacific Northwest author, mother, and unashamed badass. I am now an influencer and podcast host as well, so make sure you go and check those out. And I am here every Sunday at noon Eastern, as you lovely folks know, because you are the first here, so good morning. Alright, so we had Alice showing up first. Hello, love. Devin's streaming with us by time. Missing a Sunday. Made my heart hurt. CB, hello. And Yaza with the cute little duck coming in. Good morning, guys. Thanks for being here. I know we got more, but I'm waiting for it to pop up. There we go. And we had a Nicole, good morning. Tiny Scribe. Katie Ann, hello. CB says, working on my practice dummy run of some chapters for my novel. Nano novel. A dummy run. I've never heard it called that. That's kind of cool. I like that. Hello to the sage. Moonbuddy Creative, good morning.
Good morning.
You're all tired. Good morning.
I'm trying to fix something that just screwed up on my computer. It just changed to Dvorak because if I hit like a combination of keys that is like a typo normally, to from regular keyboard to Dvorak, and
CB says it's 5 p.m. here. I need to have dinner and a quick bath. Okay, love. Go ahead. Alice says, I'm working on a novella series called Bounty and a bounty hunter that instead of killing people, they recruit people into outcast criminal organization. Like a bounty for recruiting instead of killing. That's cool. Spence, hello, love. Hope you're feeling good today. Transcribe, I'm reading and going through my nano project. Gotta get back in the mind space for my female romance. Yes, that is going to be me the last week. I'm gonna work on this novel and getting it done and everything, and then spend the last week or two getting my nano project ready, because I'm right at the point where if I write 50k, I don't know that I'm doing nano with everything going on, but I'm gonna attempt to do some, maybe a half nano, which is my usual camp goal, so it should be doable. Jay says, yeah, it's 6 here. I have to cook dinner, but I'm exhausted from a very stressful mid-morning. I'm sorry. Sorry y'all are having stressful days. Everybody is. doesn't bode well for me since it's my morning and y'all are in the future.
I'm going to jump out and jump back in because I'm having some technical issues.
Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Here I was trying to get y'all a timer. Ah. Does that better?
No, everything's still robotic
Well, damn.
and choppy.
Well, damn. Yeah, you're a little choppy on your end too. Before, I don't know. Doesn't sound like it now, but
You're super choppy to me.
that sucks. Cause I don't know how to tell you to fix it. I'm just trying to get a timer going. Technical difficulties are the worst. So bad.
I don't know. It was like this yesterday for me during Sako's game. And I had to pop in and out for that. But I'm wondering net snafu going on me.
Now you're choppy on my end, so I don't know.
And you're choppy on my end. But they hear us fine, it looks like.
Well, at least something works. Stop. Stop, timer. Stop it. So I've closed out a half of my tabs and shit still don't really want to work, so. I even paused my download, so. Okay.
Yeah. Closed thing.
CP says most of my prep is done for Nano, so. Alice says the Queen pays the bounty hunter to kill these people, but instead they recruit them into Outcast Cove. Okay. Kind of a double secret agent type stuff going on. The lovely Eva is here. Hello, hello. Everybody saying we're okay. Now you've gone robotic. Eve's got no choppy. Devin says we're sound fine. Okay, Spence said it stopped being choppy for you. Okay. You know, the lovely G words like to get us sometimes, so.
Yep.
Alright. So, what I'm gonna do. Okay. Come on. I don't know why it's acting weird. Okay. Alright, I'll do it once with the music so everybody can hear the timer, and then if you don't like the music or if it's distracting, just tell me.
If you don't like, I was expecting to say if you don't like the music, then you hold up both middle fingers.
Yeah. No, I like the music on this one. I don't think it's distracting. It's the same beat over and over. So I don't feel like it's distracting. But if it is, just let me know. I will mute it for the next sprint. That's fine. but I wanted one timer with music, and I quite love it. We'll do bombs after it, but I want to play my timer, so. I want to play my own damn timer. Alright, so we'll do a 20 here in 3, 2, 1. Go! All right. How did we do? What did we do?
I did surfing.
I'm waiting on this video to edit, so I tried to open up my Word document. It was so slow, I was like, screw it. So I just listened to Carol Burnett on interviews because I love her.
She is hilarious.
Oh my god, I was watching her on the Ed Sullivan show and like talking about her and her grandma surfing or driving down the strip. Silent boom.
I don't know that one.
So we had it's funny. So CB got the reward list done right before we got done. We had Misha join us, and Haley, and Sid, and the Naked Firefly. Good morning to all of you. Okay, should the first kiss happen on the plane, at dinner, or while bowling? Mine hasn't happened yet, so no idea when it's supposed to. All the above?
Well, that defeats the whole first thing. They can do all the above, but not first. Unless there's some weird
Whichever one happens first?
Time or dimension splitting thing. Which, I mean, considering the kind of stuff CB is writing, it's possible.
This is true.
Have them split into 3 and be all in those places at once.
Reading through the first chapter of my Nano project, falling in love with my character again. I love when that happens. Alice says, no words for me. I was helping my mother put up curtains. Yeah, yesterday we had to fix our leaking toilet, and then we got a washer-dryer combo, and so we were trying to figure out how we were going to get the drain out of the camper so that we could still like move it in when we moved to Texas. So yeah, my back is hurting, but it's not too bad. So Spencer's working on her to-do list for today. I'm sure she's got some witchy kitchen stuff going on in there. Misha says, trying to see what I can do to make a cover idea happen. Yeah, I'm working on cover one, for the redone cover for book 1 with Alec, and having some problems with like a good picture to put in the background. So Devin says, you've never bowled on a plane while eating?
That's only possible in the Devonverse.
hey, there are some cool planes out there. It could happen.
Could you imagine trying to bowl on a plane and just hitting turbulence suddenly? So unfair.
Yeah, this past midnight here and just scrolling through Tumblr looking at BS quotes like, where did you now? Do you still think of me? And the timer music was just adding to the vibe. That's funny. Katie has 756 words and nearly at my goal for today. Awesome. Glad some of us are working. I've got my laptop right here and like it's converting. Sorry, it's converting the file, and so I'm like,
I'll get back to working.
I can't work. Well, you're done with my book, so I just got to do my part, and that'll get finished, and one book down.
Yes.
Spence says it'll be a miracle if I get my kitchen clean today. Okay, I'm more of an unintelligent wastrel than I thought. I meant where should they be when the first kiss happens? We knew what you meant. I still say whichever comes first. The dinner would probably be more romantic or after dinner. You can make turbulence happen to make them fall into each other's arms on the plane. And then, or one of them could get excited about getting a strike and hug and kiss at bowling. All things are possible. A bowling, B having dinner, or C on the plane. Oh, A bowling, B having dinner. Or C
I read that as A bowling.
I was
B
like, wait, what?
Dinner. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's what I read. I was like, wait, what? Devin is just teasing, say bowling because planes and dinner can sometimes be awkward. Yes, it can. That's why I say like turbulence on the plane or like getting excited about bowling. Whichever one fits into the story better, because the dinner scene is very awkward. The taking the person back home on the doorstep is kind of awkward because you don't know how the other person feels. So, yeah. So, on the plane it is. So let me know if you like that timer with music. Great. If you didn't, that's fine too. I can do one without music, and then we'll go to the boom bombs, the boomity bombs,
to the boombox.
Oh goodness, I know everybody's been asking this, but who is doing Nano? And I know when we were on Kashay's stream, there were a couple people who were submitting to is it Dev Pit that's going on right now? I think
Pit Mad?
It's not Pit Mad. I thought Pit Mad was in May.
I don't know. I don't know any of those things.
I haven't done them in a year or so. I tried to do them when I had Unknown Love coming out, which it came out last year, so it had been the year before. I tried to do all of those. I just couldn't keep up with them. So between them and work and home, and just, I didn't do a very good job at trying. I ain't gonna lie. Buddy Velastro had a really nasty accident while bowling recently. Ouch. He might never be able to pipe again. I am, but I'm not doing pitch wars. That's what it is. Thank you. Thank you. Misha will be doing Nano, trying to finish my book. Sid says no to the Nano. I remember that. Okay, yeah. Tiny Scribe and Brit are in the trenches. I knew there were two people doing the trenches. I thought one of them was Tiny. Okay. And I'm doing Nano this year. Like I said, I've got book 4 that needs to get finished. But I think I just want to take November as kind of like a woosah because of life things and just having finished the book. So I don't think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna like try to write some, but it's not gonna be my primary focus. So, Katie Ann says I'm doing nano, although I'm getting a head start this month by just starting my story because I'm impatient. There is nothing wrong with that. A book cannot be done in 50,000 words. I mean, you gotta have a little bit before and after to wrap everything up. 50 to 80 is usually the norm, so you're alright with that. Good morning, Nana. Hello, CC Scott. I don't believe I've seen you on here before. If I'm wrong, correct me. Got a little bit of a headache, so I could be wrong. Would be the first time. Spence says the local bookstore is doing $1 sidewalk sale. Ooh. If my kitchen gets cleaned at all today, it's gonna be a damn miracle. I know that one. Al says, I'm doing nano. I have to refrain from starting on my project until November, but the idea won't leave me alone, which I guess is a good thing, but not for my other stories. Yeah, it's definitely, if you're starting a project in nano, it definitely can be a thing to not start it early. I do know that.
Well,
So it
it
says
is
I'm doing
nano.
Nano. Okay. I thought you said no to the nano because we were talking about making a shirt about it and everything. I'm sorry. I was wrong. Nana's trying to work on edits, chapter inserts and revisions. Chapter 4 hates me. So I'm all the way up to chapter 17 on my edits for Unknown Family. And last night Meadow was like, dude, you have to get on StreamYard with me. Like, I gotta talk to you. And I'm thinking it's not bad. And she's like, she gets on, she goes, chapter 17 is like a little long, and I was thinking you could cut it. Like, oh, okay, nothing bad. Because it's around 6,000 words. Where the rest are
but
shorter.
chapter 17 is the trial.
Yeah. But it's also when they go from the trial to everyone looking at Seda and chasing her and them having to teleport to the other place. So it just depends on where that cutoff is, because I think I didn't split it because I didn't want just the trial or just the, like, I don't know where it cuts off, and I don't want to have a chapter with like 3 pages.
Right.
So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do on that yet. So CB says I'm doing 1.5 mil wordy, including nano. That's plenty. Kitty Ann says, right, with needing more than 50K, I'm an overwriter, so my drafts are going to be way longer. It's a miracle if this project is just 80K. Don't feel bad. That's a gateway thing for traditional publishing. So if you're not going to traditionally publish, I mean, my first book was 113K. This book will be shorter. I am an overwriter. I underwrote book 3. So I kind of went from one extreme to the other, trying to not overwrite. So I just say write the book and figure it out later.
The most important part is that the story is told.
Yeah.
The
it's told right.
Is irrelevant.
Told... Yeah. Naked Firefly says, I'm doing nano, just not sure what I'm doing. CB says, I have 3 exams next year, 2 grade performance, grade 3 theory, and grade 4 theory. Okay. Good luck on the exams. You say next year, like I'm like, okay, that's next school year. But I don't know when your exams are. I don't know. Pepper has just landed on Tony's lap in the plane. There you go. Gotta land in the lap, and then you look at each other, and then he just goes in for the kiss. Since I don't remember a lot of what I say, like we're surprised. It's okay. We love you. Alice is asking, how are you doing 1.5? million words. Yeah. Yeah. I don't. I can barely remember what I'm doing for a month, much less trying to go for a year. CB says, I don't really have much going on in my life. I'm uneducated and unemployed, and I don't socialize. You socialize here. That counts. Don't say that. Nana says, I have tons of reading today, and I'll be making notes along the way. Wish me luck. Good luck, good luck. I like starting new projects for Nano. I wrote, I'm going to say that says 78,000 words for camp and finished the book. Holy cow. Spence says, I'm an underwriter to a high degree. I call that a very long outline when you write like underwrite. Okay, March, June, and November. So like mid-year exams or quarter-year exams. I gotcha. Yeah, we used to have those like every 6 weeks. We'd have like major exams, just to make sure everything that we did for the quarter was that we learned it all or whatever. So it's kind of I think what you're talking about for us.
I could, because I'm going back to the underwriting thing, because Meadow also underwrites, um, but on purpose, and I just consider that like discovery plotting.
Yeah, I can understand that.
So you come up with a semi fleshed out framework for your story to and then you just put the meat in.
Yeah. It's a lot easier to add than it is to take away when I think when you're writing a story because you love everything you write, so then you don't want to get rid of anything. So um Nisha says I'm an underwriter when I'm drafting, but somehow adding stuff during edits, I end up with huge books. That's probably what'll happen with book 3, quite frankly. Spence says I'm an overwriter and it's to my detriment now that I am revising and editing. Oh, Novel Nana said that too, Spence. I'll say it right in a minute. Jesus. So we had the hellos. Misha says she understands. Absolutely. That's what I do.
Now I don't know what I am. If I'm an overwriter, well, I know I'm not an underwriter, but I don't really think I'm an overwriter.
I guess we'll see. I don't know. Katie Ann says to the novel Nana, I feel that in my soul, editing and revising overwritten drafts is so difficult. Yeah. Alice says some of my chapters are underwritten because I wrote in order, but some chapters just need to get done and out of the way. I will fix them later. I love that people can. I cannot write out of order. Absolutely cannot. Don't know why, but I can't.
I do it by hand, so I really can't write out of order.
Yeah, I think that's part of it because I do write by hand. So, I mean, I could write like ideas of what I'm going to write later, but I don't know. I don't know how people do it. Now it says I've got the meat, potato sides, appetizers, and the dessert. Since the desserts, the snacks, it's just all of it. Yeah, that's the way to put it. I've heard to put the meat and the potatoes, but like the sides, the appetizers. That's kind of funny. All right, so let's get on to another sprint. And y'all know me, it is Sunday. So we got the bombs. And we'll get started in 3, 2, 1, go!
Boom.
Boom. All right. How did we do? What did we do? Tell us what you did.
I watched Ted stuff.
I worked on my resume.
Oh, for the new place?
Yeah. Yeah, I had to update it. So when we left off, we were talking about writing by hand. Looks like we're not the only people. Misha writes by hand.
A lot of them.
Non-Banana writes by hand, but never in order. I don't know how you do that. Misha says, sometimes if I really have a later scene that won't leave my head to the point I can't focus on the current scene, I'll just draft that distracting scene somewhere else. Yeah, I can see that, but yeah. Yaza writes by hand. Nalina says, yes, total handwriter. This might be why I have to wear my brace so much. Yeah, carpal tunnel in full effect. Yeah, but I can't seem to write the other way either. I want to say Unknown Happiness, I wrote the whole thing on the computer because I started it during Nano, but that was about it. Yaza says, I've never tried to write out of order. Usually everything comes to me chronologically, but naturally I still do have chapters that happen like 10 chapters in pop into my head. Yeah, I'll just write down like the idea of the scene, but I won't fully flesh it out. So Eva says, I'm up and down and in and out today, trying to decide the next fun thing to do with the small human. We're running out of options since we've done it a dozen times. We had Kat join us. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, sorry to hear about the carpal tunnel. I hold a pen in an unnatural grip, so with a ballpoint pen using pressure on the page I write, I usually get horrible aches. But now just a fountain pen as glides over the page. I can write for hours if need be. They're pricey, but I found it personally to be worthwhile investment. Makes sense. And Devin got the boom. Tiny Scribe says, getting to the tedious part of Preptober, naming side characters. Banana says, I'm having some issues, but like you just said yourself, progress is progress, ma'am. Devin, I hope you type by hand, because, you know, typing by your toes is not as fulfilling. I mean, you can try.
How do you know? Have you tried it?
No, not at all. Yeah. We won't say how I've tried that. Like, yeah. Let's just say when you have a book idea and you have surgery on a shoulder and you can't type, you get creative. We're just gonna go with that. CB got 425 and writes by hand sometimes. Alice got 892 and passed 10K for the month. Holy crap. It's only 4 days in. Way to go. Misha's coloring in leaves. Lots of leaves to color. CB's got a thing from our book. Hey, come on, Pep. That was one time, and how the heck was I supposed to know that metal does not go in the microwave? I wasn't allowed in the kitchen as a kid. Trust me, okay? I have a plan. Yeah. Microwave metal does not work. Good morning, Penumbra Mine.
Hey, Penumbra.
Hey, it just jumped. Lauren, hello. Y'all really have me wanting to try a fountain pen now. Y'all really have me. See, it did that to me the other day. I missed half of 10K Sunday because I get notifications.
About 30 minutes in, I got the notification for this stream.
Type by nose is fairly effective. See, I couldn't. This whole thing was like this, so I couldn't hold the keyboard. I couldn't do anything. So I just like literally had somebody set my laptop down, and I have a thumb that it, yeah, yeah, a big toe that can move. So I'm weird. Okay, leave me alone. I was gonna go photograph aspen trees today, but I woke up with a migraine and need a dim light day, which means Colorado sunshine is not happening today. I get it. I have a slight headache because I didn't eat as soon as I got up. So um, hopefully it doesn't turn into a full blown migraine. I ate during this last sprint, so yeah. And since I think because I smoke cigarettes, it just seems a natural way to hold my pen too. I do that. Uh, Audio to text typing is so weird. The word substitutions are comedy gold. This is true.
Yes,
This is true.
very
When I
much
was
so. I have a lot of a lot of things that I need to clean up in my book because I hand wrote it and then I dictated it, and there are interesting bits that
I
the
think
beta
if you're
readers were
gonna
like, "What?"
I think if you're gonna dictate, that's probably the best way to go because otherwise you dictate like a whole chapter or something, and then you try to go back and you're like, what was I thinking here? Like, what was I trying to say? This is so messed up.
Hmm.
See, I don't know what's going on. I've had a lot of notifications not show up lately, as well as it unsubbing me to people that I've been subbed to forever. So, I don't
It's
know.
because they can't have the technicians come in to work at YouTube.
I guess. I don't know. Carol's saying they're talking about starting school here in November, so that if that's true, then YouTube needs to get back to work because they're in Washington. So, Nana says I did get a few clips filmed for my blog today as well. Multitasking a bunch today. Yeah, I'm working on my laptop on my timers for Thursday, and I'm on the last one. It's at 39%. So, Alice says I don't trust the notifications. I put the stream times in my Google Calendar, and then that reminds me to go stop the video. Ah, that's a good idea. Yeah. Dictating when you're from Glasgow, Scotland, comes out a piping hot mess. Pun intended, right? Cass says I have 2 fountain pens I use and 1 brand new one still in the package. Dinner calls. Go eat. Go eat. CB serves oven. Yeah, I was gonna say with my southern accent, it definitely has issues. Nanas is trying to do some housework, fix food, edit, read, and write notes, revise scenes, and blog. Yeah, that's a lot to do today, girl. Holy crap. Oh yeah, I've been working on my planner and cleaning up my desk. Y'all are just multitasking like crazy. I tried to get all my editing for the timers done yesterday so that I could like work on one computer instead of like having to do like this to type. Plus my external hard drive is on my laptop right now. So I'm being forced to not multitask. But so I I wish I could be multitasking right now. It's just not happening. Um, CB says, ask Penumbra, have you ever seen a comedy called Burnenstown? It might be available on YouTube. There's an episode when someone is trying to get the elevator to understand them saying 11 with a broad Glasgow accent. It's hilarious. I'm going to have to go see if I can find that now. That does sound really cool. All right, let's keep it going. Let's get another one going. Actually, on the mark this time. So, in 3, 2, 1, go! All right, all right, all right. I do love how he says that.
All right, all right, all right.
And with that, my final freaking timer is done, so I can get out of this. Yay!
We got through the timers real fast.
Mm-hmm. So how did everybody do on that one? And Spence has her best and oldest friends doing her first live stream, so I put that out there. Make sure you go check that out. That'll be starting here in 20 minutes, so...
Looks like it's studio hangs and screen printing.
Yep. So, we got the boom. Devin got the boom.
I watched a mini documentary on how gargoyles became monsters.
Ooh, you're gonna have to send me the link to that.
Okay. I should probably send you the link to the entire playlist because it's all like mini documentaries on monsters and stuff.
That would be awesome because eventually they will end up in my books. Like right now I'm working on like the stuff that everybody knows, but book 4, when they actually go up there, I want like all kinds of mythical creatures that nobody's ever heard of. So, or like not heard of, but nobody's used to like seeing in the regular godly world. So I want gargoyles and sphinxes and all kinds of mythical flying things. So
yeah, they did one. I'm using one very obscure one in book 3, and they did a video on it, and that's how I found the whole thing. And it's called, the monster's called Spring-Heeled Jack. It's like a British almost like a Jack the Ripper type character, except like soaring leaps through the streets and everything.
okay. Well, Penumbra wants the link too, so go ahead and put it in the chat as well as send it to me.
It's gonna be difficult because I'm having internet issues. Playlists.
So, Novelina ate lunch, started a little laundry, edited a chapter, and partially revised another. She says that's it, like that's nothing. Alice got 451 and created a new type of weapon for one of my characters that's supposed to be an inventor. Cool, cool. Penumbra organized the second folder in my nano planning, but still haven't picked one. CB got 696. Alice agrees, want the link. Sage says, I'm kind of back. Brain's doing a kind of weird thing staying.
So is it this one?
What? The stream I'm on right now?
Okay. That, I don't know if it will do the entire playlist there. It is the first video of the playlist.
I'm on it now.
Okay.
Yeah, Penumbra says I've got a gargoyle shifter adventure planned in the future, so they want it. 86 words and some tedious details worked out. I hate all those tedious details, but we must have them. The character showed up in one of my werewolf series as a species called the Fiebre Cour. I said that right? Did you want something?
No.
Okay.
Is that you, Kira?
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
You see both of them in the screen?
You see both of them?
Whoa, I didn't know there was two.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can show you a better picture of the other one.
We love the kitties. All the kitties.
That's
Oh snap.
Gorgeous.
it does give the entire playlist. Awesome.
CB says, Happy knows because he prodded the truth out of me. I see. We had dinner together a couple times while you weren't here, but it didn't go beyond 3 times because we had a very serious argument.
Scandalous.
Scandalous. Alright. So.
And Devin says, hi, Kira.
Yep, I'm trying to do a timer so you can see that.
Yes, the gray one is a floof. Her name is Willow.
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 Purdy. Okay. Alright. The gray one has so much soft looking fur.
Yeah, like a fluffy rug.
This is like a fluffy rug. Alright, so we'll do one more 15 and then we'll wrap it up. We've been doing 20s, but we'll do a 15 and then we'll wrap it up for today. So I can go get this girl a saddle and get to riding.
That's me. You can tell. It's this one.
Hello,
All
this
right.
one. Nice to meet your
Hello, this
acquaintance.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Not what I was going for, but that's cool.
Alright, so we'll start this last sprint in 3, 2,
Get
1.
them words.
Go!
Get them words.
Sprint for your lives!
Da boom biddy boom de boom.
All right. How did we do for the sprint? How did we do for the stream?
I will say that I watched a video, but I won't say what the video was because I did not enjoy it. And I don't want to give anyone bad press.
I got my computer shut down and talked to the kid. So that's what I did. We had. You're late to the boom. Sage beat you to the boom, Devin.
Beaten to the boom. That could be a fun song title. Especially like a dance song.
Oh, Lord. All right. So, go ahead and give your outro.
All right. I am Jayce Maxwell. I am an urban fantasy author and an editor for Rose City Editing. And stay tuned for more stuff coming up as soon as I figure out what my schedule is going to be.
All right. And we had Alice come in with 732, reaching 11K already for this month. Sage did some reading stuff, sent some messages, and almost finished making dinner. It says time to dip and go to a friend, do t-shirts, and have a great day. Everyone have a great day.
Ouch.
Penumbra finished organizing the alien facing extinction work in progress I'm thinking about for Nano. Okay.
I just saw something that I have to repeat, and it hurts. Lance is a pretty uncommon name these days, but in medieval times people were named Lance a lot.
That's a bad joke, but it's funny. Alright, guys, and I am Amber Craft. If you're new here, I write paranormal romance. Book 2 of my Gods of Karina series will be out shortly, Unknown Family. Make sure you go and check out my first episode of my podcast, The Afterthought. Episode 2 will be coming out. I'm going to edit it this week, so hopefully next weekend. And I stream every Sunday at noon Eastern, whatever time that equals for you guys. And we will see you either next Thursday on Kashay's stream or Sunday over here on mine. So have a great day, guys.